In this episode, the Slaws set off on the fairy tale route and it's hot.
Sweating like a sweaty chimpanzee.
Mrs. Slaw brings along a member of the family. Remember Basil from Annecy? Son of Basil this trip. And Slaw comes over, all unnecessary.
Sorry, there's a thong in my face.
I can't see a thong.
That's got to be a thong. Yeah.
Commando.
Commando? Jesus, what are you doing to me?
So come along with us on our adventures in Germany. How's your breakfast?
Beautiful.
In my colour coordinated folder, I've got lots of maps which I'll show you shortly, but I've also got where we're going each day and what we're doing, and I had a look on Park for Night for somewhere to park motorhomes in Hanau, which is the start of the fairy tale route. So I'm just going to put this in the sat-nav now to get us an idea of where we're going.
And while she's doing that, I'm going to try and find my way out of here. Traffic jam. Frankfurt Airport in a jam. Yeah. Sweating like a sweaty chimpanzee. Ideal if you're a plane spotter like me. You warm?
See Frankfurt through there, look, it's massive.
Oh, yeah, Frankfurt.
Massive.
But they make sausages called Frankfurters.
Frankfurters, yeah.
Is that because they were made here?
Probably.
See, I'm a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah. We've only got 20 miles to go now to Hanau, to the start of the fairy tale route. Get off these big roads.
And we're doing 1 mile an hour, so that's 20 hours.
Bruder Grimmstadt. That's the town of the Brothers Grimm.
Yeah?
That's handy. As soon as that's the starting point.
What's the starting point? The Brothers Grimm?
The town of the Brothers Grimm, it's where the brothers were born. You're just driving this holiday, aren't you?
I'm just a driver. Don't ask me anything political or all like that.
It's not political, it's literature.
Well, any of that. Ask me about a boiler or a car. I'm your man. Or an aeroplane. Sort of.
I've moved on to my Germany road atlas now. Don't need the Europe one now because we're only doing one country today.
And we've got the aircon on and the windows open. Sort of
controversial.
Controversial. But it's better than aircon off, windows open. Not as good as aircon on and windows shut, but then I don't want aircon nose. Do I? Do we?
No, it's as your nose, no.
We're trying to sort of keep acclimatised, but not acclimatised. Anyway, crack on.
It's a wacky bridge, isn't it? It reminds me of that one up Scotland.
Trade, look. Right. We're going into town now, and that's where motorhome is. Park there, hopefully. It's safe. Alarm's on.
Let's go start the fairy tale route. So this is the national monument for Jakob and Wilhelm Grimm. They were both born in Hanau. And I'm going to have to look at my notes because I can't remember the years. Jakob was born in 1785 and Wilhelm in 1786. The birth house, like a lot of this city's buildings, were destroyed in the Second World War and replaced by buildings that hold no real meaning. That's quite a magnificent building behind, though, that we can see there. So we're going to go on a route now and find sculptures showing fairy tales from around the area. And this is what the Brothers Grimm are famous for. They collected the stories so that they didn't die out. A lot of the stories were told by Jeanette, Amelie and Marie Hassenflug. And that's their claim to fame. They do say that at night the brothers swap places.
Really?
Yeah, Jakob is standing and Wilhelm is sat down, and they say that in the witching hour that they change places so that they don't get tired.
Dinner time.
Yeah.
It's just too warm to walk about, innit? So we've got dogs at shade.
Wasp protection.
Wasp protection.
So when we've had our lunch, we'll have a wander around and we'll try and find all these statues.
But at the moment, I'm sweating.
He's whinging again.
I'm hungry. I'm hot. I'm hungry. And I'm not drinking beer. But I don't always drink beer, see. Fanta. This is nice, No ice in it.
No.
Dinner is served. Eat it before the wasps do.
So we've gone for
So I've
the...
got potatoes.
We used Google Translate on the menu because I couldn't make head nor tail of anything. My German is really poor. It's very embarrassing. And we found a sausage salad. So we've got... I don't know what sort of sausage it is. It looks a bit like that Mattison smoked sausage from home. Not what I was expecting, but it's absolutely gorgeous. It's got all these big chunks of gherkin in, and a nice little potatoes on the side as well. So, bon appetit.
Bon appetit. It's very, very eatable.
It's lovely.
I'm on the lookout for bratwurst now.
You won't be getting it today. More likely to get it in the smaller places that we're going to visit. Today's visit is to a very large city. It probably bears no resemblance at all to the city where the Brothers Grimm lived in the 1700s. Lots of it was destroyed in World War II, so there's a lot of very modern buildings here. So really we've just come to do the sculpture trail and start to get a feel for the Brothers Grimm. And then we're going to follow the route and go through, hopefully, some absolutely beautiful little towns, half-timbered houses, medieval structure. That's really what we've come for. Today's little taster.
That's just what I was going to say.
I think this town trail in this city is showing us that cities aren't really for us. Look at that. Dreadful. Hanau is the start of the Deutsche Märchenstraße, the fairy tale route. It was the birthplace of Jakob and Wilhelm Grimm, better known as the Brothers Grimm, who are among the best known storytellers of fairy tales in the world. Steinheim Old Town is very picturesque with stunning half-timbered houses. The city of Hanau celebrates the fairy tales with a trail of 11 sculptures to discover.
a god.
You'll be very pleased to hear, Slaw, that this is the last sculpture that we are going to look at today. So come on. Can you guess what it is, Slaw?
Little Red Riding Hood.
Yay, well done. Very fitting because we are leaving the town of Hanau now and we're heading out on the fairy tale route, and the first place that we're going to go and visit is Alsfeld, which is thought to be the birthplace of the Little Red Riding Hood folk story.
Ice cream. We're back.
Danke. Und 2 Salzkaramell, bitte. Dankeschön.
Naughty, but nice. Oh, good.
That's really good. Don't forget to share with dogs.
What do I have to do?
Break a bit off.
What, give him me biscuit?
Yeah, a little bit of your biscuit with a little bit of ice cream.
So you said this is Park for Night?
Yeah, I found it on Park for Night. I couldn't find anything on search for sites that we usually use, but I didn't want for us to have to drive Helga into city centre. So I looked on Park for Night and found this place for overnight parking, and I think I did read on the signs that it's a maximum of 3 days here. It's €2 a day to park here. Technically we're not in the car park, but I've still bought a ticket. But the reviews of this place are that it is very, very noisy overnight with trains.
And there goes the train.
And aeroplanes that Slaw's been watching all afternoon.
And if you park where looks like there's a van over the back, the yellow one, then you're even closer. Yeah, even closer to the railway. We've succumbed to air conditioning. We got back in this motorhome and it was like 60 degrees in it. So we're just trying to cool it down. We're out of the city.
Thank goodness.
That would a bit busy. Hopefully now we're going to find some nice country roads.
Yeah, we've got to go up the motorway for a little bit to get away from the city. But then it looks like we've got a lovely drive then up to Alsfeld, so looking forward to that. And I've got my map out, so I know exactly where we are on the map, what junction we need to come off at, and then we start off up those lovely roads.
I need a nice cold swimming pool.
A cold swimming pool?
Cold lake.
Not
river.
sure you're going to get that in a stellplatz.
Might be by a river.
Might be.
Oh yeah. So Mrs. Slaw's navigation now is telling us that we should be coming off at a junction, but we're not.
What?
Oh no, that we can't go down a road.
Nobody said you can't go down the road.
Oh.
Come off at junction 45 and take the 276.
Yes, love. Where's junction 45?
One after 44.
Yeah, diamond. You're rough. You're a diamond. You're a diamond in the rough.
Ignore sat nav, I'm trying to get it to take us up this road instead of up motorway.
Straight up.
Yeah? I said ignore sat nav.
It's
trying to take us up motorway.
I'm listening to you, darling. You ain't looking at the sat nav.
No, I've got a map.
We're on a diversion. We're on a diversion.
we've got our first Umleitung, which is diversion. The road that we wanted to get us up to Alsfeld is closed, so we're now following the U signs.
We love a good diversion.
That end one? Looks alright to me, that.
Oh, here. We're in. Mr. Hobby's coming now in his GE.
Yes, we've just arrived at the stellplatz in Alsfeld. There's 45 pictures for motorhomes, but it does look quite busy around there. So we're parked in the car places. I'm just watching what that motorhome's doing.
Well, he's trying to find somewhere to shove his bum in here. He just reversed it into them trees.
Yeah, then his wife came back and told him off. So he's been told to go and put it back over there, which he is doing like the very good husband.
What he should have done, we're gone where I've gone.
Yeah, well, he hasn't, and we've got in here now.
We're too quick for him.
So, that has been a bit of an epic day. We'll get sorted, and then I'll do the maps with you and show you where we've come.
Can I have a beer?
Yeah, of course you can, after we've done the maps.
Sod that.
Maps. This is Slaw's colour coordinated folder. Shows you the fairy tale route here from just to the right of Frankfurt all the way up to Bremen. Okay, and I've broken it down into where we're staying. So we went to Hanau today, and then we're going to visit Alsfeld, and this is our first stop tonight. Big map. If you've been with us since the start, you'll know that we came from Calais, and our first night we stayed in Bruges. We then drove through Brussels, Cologne, and down to Bonn, and we stayed at Bad Hönningen. So you can stay anywhere you want around here. And then today we drove on to Frankfurt, and we visited Hanau, the birthplace of the brothers Grimm. And we're now at Alsfeld. So that was 70 miles and took us 2.5 hours. I'll show it you on the little map now for more detail. So we left Hanau and we followed the A66 to junction, that's 46, I haven't got my glasses on, junction 45, and then we came up the 276 and we picked up the Deutsche Märchenstraße here. So you can see these dotted lines here are the Deutsche Märchenstraße, but we didn't want to go up this way, we wanted to follow the beautiful route up here. So we've picked up the route now. We did have a small detour at Kramfeld here to Herbstein, and then we went to Lauterbach and carried on following the dotted lines, and we are tonight at Alsfeld. So the book that you need if you're going to come and do this route is the German Fairy Tale Landscape book, and there is lots and lots and lots of information about all the places to visit in here. So that's the book to get, and it is by E. Michael IBA and Thomas L. Johnson. How's your maps done? I am melting. I'm sure you can see all the sweat running on my face. Do you want a beer, Slaw? Just happen to have 2 ready.
Well, what it is, it's beer.
Prost.
Prost.
Oh my goodness. Fairy tale route started.
Bedtime. Only joking, got beer to drink. At least 2, and then bedtime. There is God. The beer god. So, because we're on car park bit, no cup. So we're running the bluette, running the hot plate, I'm charging everything else up. It seems to me you've got to be here early to get on the pictures up the back. Ones up the back are bigger and you get lecky. It's a bit of a German stronghold.
There's a Swiss one there.
Yeah, I've seen a Swiss one.
Yeah.
Swiss one. Have it all in? No. Going on my legs. What can't you? I've got my leg.
Remember Basil from Annecy? Son of Basil, this trip.
Still warm, isn't it?
It is still warm. Aren't we just typical Brits, eh? Whinging about the weather. What is it, Slaw? What is it now?
I don't know. Let me see what the weatherman says.
Well, the weatherman doesn't say it's raining.
Where are we?
Alsfeld, yeah.
Alsfeld.
Yeah.
26.
You see, that's just nice now. 36 in Hanau today was unbearable. Slaw was a right grump. Billy and Jessie, we nearly cooked them. I hated the city. Oh. Bit of a stressful day, actually. But we've started the fairy tale route. No. By God. That little doggy was here before you. Shush. Hello.
Hello.
Shush, shush, shush. Jessie,
Hey.
give up.
It's coming to see you.
Hello.
Come here, put me. No. No. No.
Oh,
Stop it.
Not you. Under then. Come on, under. That little dog wanted to say hello. Didn't want you woofing at it. Come here, what you got in your eye?
Show you what we've got on. You can't see. There may be some biters, so it's lit. Tomato sauce is in. Simmer that up. Are you doing pasta, you say?
Yeah, pasta's in here, yeah.
She's doing pasta, and I'm doing meatballs whilst drinking.
Teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Teamwork, dreamwork, isn't it? I'm slurring my words after a one can of... I don't even know what I'm drinking. Beer. Oh, let me breathe in. I'll give a better edit that out.
We don't need lid on now. Give it a good mix round.
Is it now German basil because it's been in Germany with us?
It's son of Basil.
Son of Basil.
We took Basil to Annecy, didn't we? This is son of Basil.
No. You can't see that, I don't think. Licking, where do you think?
It's lovely. Oh, wow.
I'm not going too near. But they're,
Big ones, aren't they?
I hope you can see them because I ain't going any nearer. Big boys taking over, haven't they?
Yeah.
All flies are getting drawn to the light, so they're sat there going, yep.
Yeah, I'll eat them.
why he's not been a bonus guy.
Can we have one?
Yeah, yes, going to go for you.
Apple. Ah, wine. Wine.
And Weißwein?
Can I have apple wine?
Well, that's why I said no, because you didn't want that.
Oh.
No.
Okay. What's that?
€9. Yeah.
What beer have I got?
I don't know. It was a choice between apple beer or normal beer. So you've got Schöpchen. Schöpchen.
Have a look.
Oh, it's local. It's Vogelsberger.
Is it?
It's local.
Taste.
And I've got a white wine.
Good. Strength's that. It's only 4.9. Tastes stronger than this.
This is, it's very sweet. I want to taste that. I don't know what it is.
It's like a leaf round, isn't it?
It's very sweet.
Sweet.
Oh, what an absolutely fantastic view.
Gross.
Turn it round then.
And the bells are ringing for us. No, they're not. That's it. You like the view?
We're down with the locals here, we think.
Or with somebody.
Tastes like apple wine.
Yours does. You might have apple wine.
Might be.
They're all hot wine anyway. Most of them are hot wine.
So how have I managed this again, Slaw? The first night on the fairy tale route, and I found us a festival.
The only problem is it's finished.
You just said it were up more too. Were you lying?
Yes. Sorry, there's a thong in my face.
I can't see a thumb.
That's got to be a thong.
Commando.
Commando? Jesus, what are you doing to me?
Take 2.
We've moved position because faggot over there smoking like bloody chimneys.
It's still very socially acceptable to smoke in Germany. And looking at those people that were behind us, they're only kids. They're only kids. We've been surprised at how many cigarette machines there are just on the street. So even if you're not old enough, I'm sure if you've got the money, you can just buy them.
Yeah.
But anyway, you've now got the fantastic view that we had. Just look at that. I have to say,
Beautiful.
after being in the city today, I'm on my holidays now.
Yeah.
Mwah. Post.
It'll be my birthday. No, is it my birthday?
No, it's not your birthday. That was a couple of weeks ago.
Pros means you will have good sex.
That's cut.
Why are you killing a wasp?
It's trying to drink my beer, so I thought I'll drown it and then it can't drink it.
Hope I don't tell its mates.